Titanfall 2 Let's Play, and this will very likely be the finale, so we will be getting started shortly. I'll be back in a second after I message everything out. Okay, everyone, I'm back. And we'll be starting shortly, just going to give people a chance to actually join in. And just going to give people a few minutes to join in, because we're probably going to finish this game today, actually. Because we're in the final stretch. Also, I wish that these other... I wish that there were more things you could do. Like, I wish the multiplayer mode wasn't locked behind a paywall. Well, the more I wish is that they would give you the ability to join, like people could set up their own servers. I wish that's what they would let people do. Also, PlayStation once again got rid of my avatar, which is stupid. I don't know why they keep doing that. I don't know why that keeps happening, but my avatar is gone again. I don't know why. But anyway, we will be starting as soon as we get at least a few people on here. Because we are in the end game of the story, and I want to let some people at least be here. which... Yeah, see, there's all these different servers, but I can't really use any of them. Because when I go to any multiplayer mode, it basically says, sorry, you can't do that because you don't have PlayStation Plus. Which I really hate. I really hate the fact that you can't do an entire portion of the game because you don't have a paid account for something. And I don't like that they lock that behind a paywall. And that's just really irritating because all you have is a campaign mode, and granted, it's a good campaign mode. The single player mode of this game is really, really fun to play. But the issue is, let me see, can I check? No, I can't do that either. Can I even look at this without it doing that? Nope, I can't. I can literally not look at anything without leaving this screen, which... I like this game a lot. The problem is it just has a lot of flaws to it in terms of how much you can play. I wish there was at least a local multiplayer. Or, no, what this needed was actually PV, like a player versus NPC mode. Like, this game really needed that. I think any multiplayer game that it requires a subscription for online multiplayer needs to have a multiplayer mode where you fight and you can fight NPCs. That's something I feel like is kind of necessary. And this game not having that is kind of a major bummer. But overall, the game is really fun. I really do enjoy this game. It's just missing a couple things that would have made it even better than it is. And if they would just have added those in, it would be it'd probably go from, yeah, I'd say an A. I give this game kind of a B+, but it would go up to an A if there was an online, like a offline single player PvE mode where you fight NPCs. If it had that, I would give it probably an A. But unfortunately, it doesn't. So all we got is the single player mode, which is fine, but if you look at the other mecha game I have, which is what is it called? Override Next City Brawl. Hi Holy Cross, glad you can make it. We'll be starting shortly. I was just talking about how I wish this game had a PV player versus NPC battle mode. I wish that was a thing this game had. That's really my only complaint with this game, honestly, is there's no player versus NPC mode, because it feels like it needs that. Or at least that it had local multiplayer. Like, if I just plug another PlayStation controller into my system, I could play with someone else, but it doesn't allow that, which that's kind of irritating. Okay, we're gonna wait till the 10-minute mark before I start. But yeah, other than that, this is a really good game. Like, other than that one gripe, I love this game. I've played through it multiple times, and it is just fun. But it could be better. Like, it could be better if they would just if they had just done that. But yeah, we should be doing the final part today, which that should be entertaining. But it just feels like this game could, like, I feel like any game that is either primary multiplayer or has a multiplayer mode nowadays that you'd have to pay for to play online, you need to have a single player player versus NPC mode. Because otherwise, okay, we're gonna start. Otherwise, if you just do the controls, the campaign, that's the game where it had a player versus NPC mode, it would be you get a lot more bang for your buck out of it. Which that's something that Override Mech City Brawl has. It has a player versus computer mode, which I appreciate. But that's kind of the thing stopping me from getting like Overwatch, because I need to get the online, like a PSN account to play it, and I don't have the money to do that. Like, and I will say, if enough people Patreon me, I will buy a PSN account, because then I'll be able to actually, take funds from that to afford it. But at the moment, I don't have one. I should actually put that as one of my Patreon goals. Sheep and Wolves, I have never seen that movie. Or heard of it, but if it's beautifully animated, that's great.
Lisk, your problems are not my concern. Once you have delivered the Ark as per your contract, your payment will be transferred by the IMC.
Just have my money ready. I'll get you your precious cargo, you useless naff. Oi, Titan! You're gonna open up and give me what I want.
Voice command. Not recognized.
Let me just rip it out of him.
Can't risk it. The Ark's unstable.
Listen, hero. You have what's mine,
So
and
here
I
we have
want
our
it
big
back.
bad. Well,
Go on. Tell your Titan
Dragon.
to open up.
About what? His feelings?
Still trying to be a hero, eh? I have a lot of dosh riding on this contract, my friend. So tell your Titan, if he doesn't open up, I will shoot you in the head.
Pilot in jeopardy. Ocular systems. Marginal. Cannot visually acquire pilot.
Stand him up.
yeah, we're kind of in that
see him
controllable
now?
helplessness.
Right here, right here. Yeah? You see him now?
Functions compromised by severe crash damage.
I don't care how broken you are. I know deep down, some things still work in there. Now open up, or I'm going to shoot your pilot in the head. You still remember numbers, don't you? I'm going to count to 3.
Oh, I'm cooking.
1, 2, 3. Nah, that wasn't so hard, was it?
That's the problem with teams. If you don't win together, you die together.
Hi, Trooper. Glad you can make it. And yeah, BT basically just helped save us.
Night twilight. Say goodnight.
Alright, get the Ark out of here! We're running out of time!
So yeah, you came back just in time to see that happen. But glad you're feeling better. So everything's on fire, and BT got trash. But he saved us in the process.
Cooper. Over here. Cooper. I can no longer uphold the mission. But you still can. Take the seer kit. It is your best chance for survival.
Yeah, that happened. But this is but he did give us this. Which, say hello to the point at things and it dies gun. Which, yep, there's his personality filter, so, I mean, his AI, so you guys can't get it back. Yes, smart pistol. Now, fun fact about the smart pistol. Apparently in the first game, this was basically a complete game breaker, apparently. Apparently this was something in the first game that you could get that was basically a game breaker. But in this game, it's the Infinity +1 sword. And if you remember from the intro, this is the one our mentor put inside BT
All
to
call
begin
signs
with.
fire at will. Captain, do you have a fix on that signal?
I've got something, but it's faint. Cannot confirm.
So now we're going on...
I'm picking up a data core, but it's a weak signal.
Someone in the area. Are you sure you have the coordinates? Boost the signal. I need to get through to them.
Say hello to our roaring rampage of revenge.
BT's data core. You must have the seer kit.
BT, Cooper, what's your status? Cooper, how copy? Over.
Yeah, basically this gun...
BT 7274. Cooper, how copy? Over.
This gun is basically point at it things and
Cooper.
things die.
Cooper, is that you? I'm picking up BT's data core.
As this pile of corpses should show you. Now you're probably wondering, why doesn't everyone in the universe have one of these? Well, the reason is because in the first game apparently they did, and it was a complete game breaker. At least that's what I've heard, anyway. I'm not sure how accurate that was. I didn't play the first game. Yeah, I'm not going to run. I'm just going to slowly advance through the base Terminator style. Yeah, this thing is basically point at things and things die.
You can read me. Get to the bridge 1 click north of your position. We've only got one shot to turn this fight around and you're it. Our fleet's moving in on the fold weapon. We're coming. It's not over yet.
So basically, you've got a gun with infinite ammo and an aimbot. So we're kind of overpowered at the moment. Unfortunately, we don't have the potion. Here we go. Oh, I got a new trophy I've not gotten before.
Defenses are extremely heavy around the fold weapon.
I guess probably
the
in-universe reason why this isn't something everyone has is because it's probably expensive to produce something like this, because it's basically aim at things and things die. I love this thing. This is great.
We have one last Vanguard in the racks. I'm pulling its data core and preparing it for Titanfall.
Yep, so we're basically going on full rampage. The issue here is on the other hand, if it didn't have limited range, it would be even more overpowered than it was. This brain ain't overpowered.
Cooper, your Titan standing by. Call it when ready.
Okay, time to get BT back.
Stand by for Titanfall.
Okay, BT, time to get you in a new body.
Hello, Jack.
New chassis, same Titan?
Old paint, same data core. BT-7274 good to go. It is time to complete our mission.
And in addition to that, we also now have the Legion loadout.
Cooper, I'm throwing everything I've got at the IMC, but it's not going to be enough to stop the fold weapon. I need you to get inside its control room. Commander Briggs to all battle stations. I want close fire support on Cooper and BT. Do whatever it takes to cover them.
Solid copy. We'll go.
Cooper, get up that hill. We'll cover you. Move!
Tracking target. Firing. Danger close.
Yep, so...
I see him. Firing. Danger close.
Smart war ready. Smart war ready. We hunt down.
Yep, and the
Fire.
core mode of this is... So yeah, and we get this
Tracking target. Firing. Danger close.
We hunt down.
Target spotted. Moving in. I see him. Firing. Danger close. That was a big...
We hunt down.
Target locked. Firing.
Keep moving. Don't let up.
Smart war offline.
Stand on class site. Spotted. Moving to tracking target. Firing. Danger close.
We hunt down.
Thankfully, we've also got backup, so that's
The Stockton just went dark. Get me in sit rep. Now!
Captain Landiger of the Rutledge. Stockton took a broadside. It's going down.
there's a full weapon stop. Let's take a look at this loadout here. Yeah, we got a minigun, which is good. We've got a power shot, which it does a lot of damage, and we got the shield, and we got a mode switch.
Commander Briggs, this is Gates of the 6-4. Are we late to the party?
You're just in time, Gates. How much juice do you have left in the Malta?
Got plenty to spare. Don't worry, Coop, we've got your back.
Targeting systems online. We are weapons hot.
Okay.
Firing. Danger close.
Eyes on militia tight. Engaging.
Firing.
You want a quick match?
Smart war ready.
Target's locked. Firing.
Smart war ready. We hunt down.
See you in
Yeah.
Hellfire. Let's have that.
Firing. Danger close.
Smart war offline.
Okay, so we're being awesome.
Vanguard Titan at fire.
Firing.
Excessive damage. Warning. Warning.
was overkill. I wish I knew which mode.
Keep these guys off your back. It's all you from here on out.
Okay, so
Right, you know how to hit. Gonna need a bit more than that.
Cooper, we're tracking Blitzk and Sloan just ahead. They have the Ark. Keep moving.
We must stop the IMC from using the Fold weapon at all costs. If we fail, the militia planet of Harmony will be destroyed.
well, that wasn't so bad. Okay,
Pilot mode engaged. I'm engaging contract.
oh shoot, this doesn't have anything.
Transferring controls to pilot.
Attention IMC personnel. This is General Marder. The mercenaries have delivered the Ark. Prep the Fold weapon.
Initiating preliminary fold weapon power systems.
Yep. The last
Powering
one.
up targeting responders.
Set location to the militia planet Harmony.
Initiating targeting systems. Harmony. Coordinates 264.588 recorded.
Okay, I just stepped on something. So, final boss time.
You have your money, Blisk. Now go. My forces will take over from here.
About time they do something.
I think our militia pilot's trying to be a hero. He's all yours. Keep the salvage.
Who said anything about salvage? I'll do this one for free.
So here's our, so we're at the final boss.
You know what I see when I look at you? The pilot needs me money.
Arc injector loaded. Spooling up stage 1.
You can't outrun a laser core, you little bugger.
No, I might not be able to, but I can. Okay, I think this is actually not the best. There's a bit of a rock, paper, scissors, so let's fight fire with fire, shall we?
Laser core ready.
You little bugger. You're really making me work for my pay, ain't ya? Nice try, love, but I'm no pushover. Sorry, mate. Time to die.
Fold weapon priming sequence passing stage 2. Coordinates locked. Report system. Planetary designation.
I'm going to be minty when
Harmony.
I'm through with you. I gotta say, pilot, this is more entertaining than I expected. Get him, lad.
Oh, this is...
Got eyes on SRS Titan. All forces.
unstable.
Mother Nature. Let's see how you handle some reports.
Fold weapon passing stage 3. Calculating spacefold projection. Fold weapon approaching stage 4. Ring momentum at 97.
Skills that are embarrassment, mate.
Energy reaching lethal threshold. All personnel must clear the chamber immediately. Disruption of electromechanical units, including Titans, will be severe.
I will not be destroyed by some pitiful excuse for a pilot.
Oh, yes, Lord.
Cooper, get the Ark out of there before it launches. Hurry!
Fold weapon priming sequence complete. Deploying the Ark.
Cooper, BT, do you read?
Cooper, the injector back blast is overloaded by critical internal systems.
BT, Cooper.
Attempting to restore ocular systems.
We fired everything at the fold weapon. No effect on target.
Ocular systems restored. My analysis is throw. Warning. Hostile Titan detected.
It's your lucky day, hero. I'm not going to kill you. I don't work for free. But you don't get to kill me either. Yeah, you earned this, eh?
Liz, that Vanguard-class Titan is still in there.
Not my problem, Marta. Should have put it in my contract. I've got other people with money to see.
What are you doing?
But yeah, this basically just like nopes out because it's like, I could kill you, but I could kill you easily right now, but they're not paying me to do it. You managed to kill the rest of the Apex Predators, so you kind of earned a little bit of a. You deserve to live another day.
Cooper, I require your assistance. My auto-navigation systems are offline. Get me into that injector assembly. We must do this together.
The signal! BT, Cooper, our ground teams can't make it there in time. You've got to find a way to destroy the fold weapon from the inside. There's no other way.
Commander Briggs, I believe I have a solution. In its exposed state, my reactor core may be able to destabilize the Ark at the center of the fold weapon.
What are you saying?
We can blow it up. I'm sending you coordinates for a dropship rendezvous.
Coordinates received. We'll be there, but I don't see how you can.
Trust me, I have done the math.
I sure as hell hope so. We're on our way. Good luck, both of you. Briggs out.
Yeah. Save the world, time.
Don't worry, BT. I'm not going anywhere.
Copy that, pilot. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot.
BT, what are you doing?
Trust me.
BT!
So yeah, BT just sacrificed himself to save us and lost the game.
Cooper, we just lost BT signal. We're almost there.
That is not over
I'm
yet.
marking your HUD with the coordinates. The evac site might be in midair. There's nothing we can touch down on here.
And if I'm flying through this shit show, you better be there on time, kid.
Move, pilot!
I'm working on it. Reality is kind of not happy about this situation.
I'm tracking you. Keep going.
Yeah, reality doesn't seem to really like what's going on. Yep, so Sloan was the final boss. The second in command of the Apex Predators was the final boss. Biss got away though, so... Which is obviously a sequel hook. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's actually going to be a sequel to this. And like any good, good space-based game,
a lot of people owe their lives to you.
The entire planet we were on just exploded.
Parker, set a course for Harmony. Take us home.
You got it.
Wouldn't be a space-based video game without the planet you spent the game on blowing up in the end.
This is Harmony Command. Good to have you back. Welcome home.
The destruction of Typhon saved the planet Harmony. The militia calls this planet their headquarters. Millions of others call it home. Commander Briggs says I'll be inducted into the Marauder Corps and assigned a new Titan. After the techs wipe what's left of my neural link with BT. I don't know what that'll feel like, to get assigned a new Titan. I kinda like the old one.
Great job on Titan. To all of you.
This is Pilot Jack Cooper, signing off.
Yep, so we beat... So that's the end of the game. I really like this game. I honestly do. This was a really fun game. I wish that there was something... I wish that they had more single-player modes. I wish that it wasn't just multiplayer that you need an online for and then the campaign. And I do like that the credits actually give you something to look at, which is your character getting their reward for, getting their respect and reward for saving an entire planet, which I do appreciate. I just wish that there was more to play with this game, because I really like it, but all you got is the campaign, unless you buy PSN. Again, if I get more patrons, I might consider getting a PlayStation Network account. That's not me hiding stuff behind a paywall. I hate when people do that. It's more I don't have the money to afford a PlayStation Network account. So the only way I could ever afford one is if Patreon gives me enough to do so. But overall, I really love this game. I give it a B+. I'd give it an A if it had more stuff to do other than just the campaign. Without a PlayStation Network account. I do like this part where it's basically, you're getting this this whole victory lap sort of thing here, which that's cool. I like that. I like that your character gets what they, gets the respect that saving a planet deserves. That's nice. That's always nice, when your character actually gets respect for what they've done. Because a lot of times your character's just like, oh, I saved a planet, but still get treated like crap. Yeah, BT. I like that your Titan is a character. Time lost nostalgia mentor who put if you paid attention at the beginning of the game, he actually put that gun inside of BT's control thing at the beginning of the game. Now, of course, it is implied that they were going to make a sequel, but I don't think at this point it's coming because I think this game underperformed. And here we get the rundown of the boss squad that we had to fight. When did this game come out? 2016 was when this came out, and of course it's been 4 years since then. But there still could be a sequel. Like, there still definitely could be a sequel. And the ending implies they intended for a sequel to happen. And here we get all of the bosses from the game, which I like that. I like that you get sort of a rundown of every boss. I also like that there's basically a fatality on each of the bosses, except for the first one, because they can't. There might actually be a fatality on him. I'm not sure. And there's General Martyr, who is still out there somewhere. Like, we didn't kill him, we didn't kill this. So they definitely were setting this up for a sequel. Oh yeah, here's the other pilots we got to team up with, which I like that part because it shows, yeah, you're not the only awesome dude in this. There are other awesome pilots who can actually hold their own. You're just the guy, you're just the player character, which I do appreciate. I guess these are now our teammates because we're part of the Marauder Corps. So these are pretty much, I think these are now our permanent teammates. Him, I don't remember. I guess it was just someone that happened. But, yeah, I like this game. What did you guys think of the game? Tell me what you think of the game in the chat if it's still functioning. My new Titanfall. Yeah, I never had actually hopped out of BT, so I honestly didn't know that gun had limited ammo after he put his core back in. I mean, it wouldn't have been a game breaker because it's only really effective on infantry. But so yeah, happy ending. We saved Harmony and all that. Is the chat still working? Because no one's talked for a while. In fact, I don't think no one's talked since the start of the stream. I really do hope this eventually gets a sequel. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Respawn actually did get something, or at least the Respawn dev got some big thing. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think there is still hope for a sequel to this game. I hope it comes, because this was a really nice game. A really good first-person shooter with some unique concepts to it. So I really do hope it does get a sequel. I kind of hope that, like, this game, from what I've heard, this game is actually a really big improvement over the first game. So I'm hoping if a third game does come, that this one will be a really big improvement over this game, if a third one does come out. And it's a unique shooter, because it's a combination shooter of the on the ground and all of that, and, you know, the on the ground shooter and the mech shooter, which I do like. It does remind me a bit of Mech Warrior, but I've got the old Mech Warrior game. I played that game all the time. Problem is, it's for a console I don't have, so technically I don't have it because I don't have the console it goes to anymore. Or I might have actually sold it to GameStop at this point. I don't remember. Mech Warrior's fun. I don't know if there's a PlayStation version of it, or if it was an Xbox exclusive. It's a long story why I don't have an Xbox anymore. Not because I don't like Xbox. I kind of like Xbox, but the problem, but it's a long story. But overall, really good game. I like the gameplay of it, and I like the story, and I like that all the bosses have this sort of. It has a lot of mech trope vibes to it. It has a lot of giant mecha anime tropes, which I kind of wish this would get like a Netflix series or something. I would really love to see this get its own Netflix series at some point, because I think there's a lot of potential there, because there's a lot of lore to this universe. Like, every other thing you hear, you kept hearing lore, like Harmony, this big battle that happened in the past, how the Titans work, the Apex Predators, the two factions of this war. I really appreciate that there's a lot of lore to this universe. And I would like to see it explored more. And I hope a third one comes out, or a Netflix series or something. Yeah, post-credit scene. Which implies BT is still BT's AI isn't quite gone. But anyway, that was Titanfall 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week we will be doing what was it called again? I forgot off the top of my head. No Man's Sky next week, and after that I'm still deciding. We might go to Mega Man X2. Or we might do something else. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day. I still don't have a catchphrase.